I don't think any of them have titles, but this is the first one. Just imagine a world without H. Think of all those who couldn't have names. No Harriet or Harold. No Heinrich or Helen. No Phyllis or Daphne. No Charles or Michael.
Mama, look at that face right here.
No Christine or Harris. No Archie or Thomas. No Keith or Jareth. No Christ or Cash. No Edith or Herman. No words like nothing or chicken or shutter or parachute or mother or hair or marshmallow or hitchhiker or hell or home. And this was the brief sampling of the words we couldn't have without H. To pretend to believe in nothing else than that which made the moment possible. To wish between your teeth tonight. To taste the glory of your gums. To want to waddle into every store we see. How much is that, ma'am? So insanely boring. So outlandishly insulting. Such a pile. For nothing. All for nothing. A series of sappy sentiments. A list of long-forgotten complaints. A night on the town. Another wretched, expensive night on the town. Oh, you don't have to clap it. You can. If you really love one, you can.
I love it.
This is a long, dense one. Oh, baby, baby, baby. You seek a secret hallway. A place the light can't show, somewhere in, out of the rain. The rain that chills you so, very dark and so very romantic. You can tuck yourself away at a lonely table and order a coffee and act so French, even though you've never been to France or met a French person. It's like they say, I guess, it's the thought that counts. She looked to her left, and I looked at the side of her face and pretended she was a picture I'd seen somewhere long ago, and was just now remembering. She looked very beautiful to me then, maybe more beautiful than ever, kind of like a statue in a museum, or even better, a picture of a statue. Look, you buy a very nice museum, a real fancy one, with a great gift shop and a great food court, and pretty ladies selling you the tickets and printing the tickets for you. Such a special feeling at night when you get home and you look back, and you can look back at the books they sold you and think about all you saw that day. You put yourself out of place, out of time, out of money, and out of friends and ideas, too. You tried to gain something by stripping something away. You tried to enter your voice into a conversation with yourself and force yourself to speak. To speak up. A bunch of words that you didn't really believe, but you tried them out anyway. Like a kid playing with his friend's toys in the room where no one was. But you always got caught. And even if you didn't get in trouble, you always felt guilty behind it. You always believed they were mad at you, so I guess it didn't matter if they were mad or not. You always believed what you were told, no matter how ridiculous. Like the time he told you he had rabbits in the closet, and that there would be bunnies. And when the bunnies came, you could have one all for yourself and take it home and name it and everything, and you were so excited, so extremely thrilled, that you couldn't stand it. And every week you'd ask him to open the closet so you could see. And you'd beg and plead, and he wouldn't let you look. And you still believed they were there. And you would get so sad, and finally one day he told you the truth. Told you there were no bunnies to be had and no rabbits to birth them. And he laughed and laughed and said he couldn't believe you'd fallen for this whole time. He thought you knew he was joking, but you knew that wasn't true. You knew you believed him, and you got so angry, but you only acted sad, and you never told him that you were angry. And now you look back at yourself and you yell at yourself, you fuck. But you're still yelling at yourself and never at him, so it's still your fault for believing something so stupid, you twat. Any asshole could have told you there were no goddamn bunnies in that closet. So you're not only gullible, but you're plenty stupid, too. Pull yourself together, man. Grow a pair, etc., etc. You don't have to believe every goddamn thing you hear. In fact, you probably shouldn't believe hardly any fucking thing. you should develop a little bit of savviness or street smarts or whatever it is they call it. It's your fault. You know it is. The whole thing, this whole mess is your fault. And that's what's eating you tonight, my friend. That's what's gnawing at you when you're half asleep. That's what you're trying to keep at bay, keep it hidden while the game's up. Your cover's blown. It's time to stand in the street and see what comes at you now. Just take it the way a leaf takes the wind. You don't need to know where you'll end up. It's not your right.
I'm pretty sure there were bunnies in there.
I'm pretty
There
sure
were.
there were bunnies.
I saw it.
Bunnies.
His mom's old shoes. So wrongly I answered my intentions. So horribly I asked for another. So misguided we were to think of better times. So false it was. Those times did not exist. So I answered not just for this one, but for all nights spent this way. And in so doing, I answered, Lord, a saint, an armored guard, the launch of the arrow, a hero, a foolish man, a creep, a heartless thug, a bottomless pit of sorrow, a magnificent example, a woman, a thief, a fortune teller, a masochist, a father figure, a friend. I was none of these. Oh, this one does have a title. It's called To Waste Time.
Oh, I think there was a bunny in there.
To waste time is to spend time wisely, to stay inside, seeing nothing, saying nothing, seeing no one. I like this one. This one's good. Hard lines drawn, hard lines cracked down, hard lines drawn to crack down. Hard lines falter in the light, hard lines crack in the misty light. I gave myself to night, and hard lines crack in the light. And I'll end with this one, which is I wrote for a Lou Reed tribute. Like a possum, all curled up. Like a possum, it lashed out. Like a possum, it whipped itself at me. Like a possum, it messed the carpet. Like a possum, I fell down on the body. Like a possum, it comes only once a year without end. They come and come all year without end. Here they come now, like love, here to stay. That's all I got.